Hi, Maddie.
Episode 2 takes us to Liverpool, one of the highlights of our trip and a must-see place for any Beatles fan. We started in the city centre, had a walk around, had some lunch, and then we headed off to the Cavern, the home of the Beatles. These statues are absolutely creepy. We then checked out a couple of the bars outside the Cavern. This one, obviously called I Am the Walrus. Everything in the Cavern area and the Cavern Quarter, they call it, is Beatles themed. You can't escape the Beatles music, which for me, as a major fan, is amazing. Outside the Cavern, they have the wall, which is kind of like a Hall of Fame for all the bands and artists that have performed at the Cavern, as noted on all the bricks. As you can see, there's some amazing names there. And then the most important ones, Paul, John, George and Ringo. It was then onwards to Albert Dock, which is the old shipyards. It's now converted into a family-friendly attraction area. As you can see here, they've got the inflatable stuff through the summer and people lining up to give it a go.
Hey babe, where are we?
Next stop was the Beatles Story exhibition, located at Albert Dock. This is a must for any Beatles fan. Here they had a recreation of the Cavern as it was in the 60s. They had many rare guitars that were owned by all the band members, and all sorts of historical stuff about the Beatles. The tour took us about maybe an hour and a half to go through, but it was well worth it. Absolutely amazing.
We're up on the hop on, hop off bus tour at Liverpool. Albert Dock. We just went to the Beatles story, which was really cool. How are you? Got a Ferris wheel. I know. Ferris wheel behind us.
Okay, so this is the Cavern Quarter in Liverpool, and we've managed to get up really early, and there's not a soul here. There's a Silver Black statue. And just to let you know, this street is normally like a mosh pit with people, and there's like no one here. That's the Cavern. Well, sorry, that's the original entry to the Cavern Club, but the new entry. The Cavern Club is here. It's not the original Cavern Club. It was filled in, when was it? 70s? 75 or something? And they rebuilt it pretty much in its original spot, I think in the late 80s, I think it was. But very cool. They even used the same materials from the original. Hello.
Hi. Look. We're walking through Liverpool and we found this glorious beast. Oh wait, not that one. This one. Looks like a dead pug. With wings. We are at the Liverpool Rock and Roll Marathon, listening to some pop music. How are you?
We then went on the Magical Mystery Tour, which is a bus tour of all the Beatles locations around Liverpool. We got to see Strawberry Fields, which was awesome. Penny Lane, as you can see. It was so great seeing all the things that are listed in that song right in front of you. This was a little quick walk to George Harrison's childhood home. That's the actual barbershop from the song Penny Lane. Okay, so we're still on the Magical Mystery Tour, and hey Maddie, and we're walking towards Paul McCartney's childhood home. It's number 20 on this street. I'll just flip the camera around so you can see.
It's the one that everyone's. Jamie is about to try a black pudding for the first time.
Ready?
Yep.
That is not what I expected.
No, neither. It's not horrible though.
It kind of is.
Really? They keep chewing it and swallow it, and then it leaves like a nice aftertaste. It's just got like a clovey taste.
Yeah. It tastes like they got a muffin and just burned it to They threw it in a fire. And then they put like on it. Oh, that's horrible. I didn't. Okay, I'm just having some milk.
It's hitting hard stuff, shots of milk.
Oh, that's bloody horrible. This building is the oldest department store in Liverpool. It's called Lewis's, by the way. The locals call it Dickie Lewis's, but I'm not exactly sure why.